Good morning and welcome to a special morning of morning coffee and chat with Captain. It is Tuesday, January 18th, and I'm trying to get everything synced in together here because, well, electronic devices and techno tards don't go well together. Oh my goodness gracious. I am so sorry about yesterday morning, guys. By the time 8 o'clock rolled around yesterday morning, I had already been working on the video from Saturday's overnight investigation for about 4 hours, and I couldn't take the risk of shutting it down and losing anything that I had already worked on. But you guys all know the situation with my device and how temperamental it can be. So, but I figured I'd give the Tuesday morning thing a try since I didn't do anything yesterday. Also, with ice coming down instead of snow, it kind of played havoc on the electrical wires and Wi-Fi since they run with the electrical wires. And good morning, Willem. Hope you're doing good, bud. But I hope everybody had a good Martin Luther King Jr. Day anyway. No live streams to deal with, none of that malarkey. Oh, let's see here. Got me and Willem in here. And that's the extent of it. Don't know who's going to show up. Don't know if anybody's going to show up. People normally don't look for me on Tuesdays. How was your weekend, William? And the second person in here is a Russian porn site. Went tubing. That's cool. Man, I can't wait till we can go tubing again. We go up to central Michigan, up to her family's place up there. There's a couple of rivers up there. Um, one of them you can go in at one bridge and just kind of twist around. It takes like 3 hours to get to the pickup point at the bridge, down at the bridge at the highway. It's really kind of cool. It's where I saw my first free bald eagle at, was down there. There was one of them up in a tree. The water was probably only about 2 foot deep all the way down through there. So we were able to stop, take pictures, and real cool. Real cool. Had probably, what, 10, 14 tubes all tied together. Had a floating cooler in between them. Just kicked back and enjoyed the summer heat and the cool stream going all the way down through there. But I hope you guys had fun. Just you pretty much snow tubing. I was starting to say it's a little cold here for tubing. Yeah, we haven't been out and gone snow tubing yet. I'm still oh, train of thought derailed, 10,000 brain cells dead. I'm still accepting donations for my snowboard challenge. So we haven't had a chance to go out tubing yet. Don't know when we will. As long as Grandma's got the old COVID, one of us has to be here with her at all times. The wife was sick on Saturday on her birthday, so she didn't get to go out. So she left yesterday, took off with her son, and they were gone for about 4 or 5 hours yesterday together, and just do something for her birthday. As soon as Grandma gets better and can actually be by herself again, we're going to go out and actually use up some of these cards we got for Christmas for these different eateries and stuff. Good morning, Ian. Good morning, Santee. Dealer, diamond shirt wearing, mouthpiecing. Oh yeah, snowboard challenge, man. I'm gonna go out and just in case that it proves to be one of the most retarded moves I've ever made in my life, and I actually break something. But I tried to do it last year. We didn't have enough snow, but there's snow everywhere up here now. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm going out and getting a snowboard, and I'm gonna snowboard for the very first time in my entire life. I've never skied. I've never snowboarded. I've tubed. Tubing's easy, but yeah, I'm gonna snowboard or at least I'm gonna try to while it's being filmed by my wife. So doggone, I think my mustache is trying to mate with my nose hairs. But yeah, I'm gonna have her film it. That way you guys get to enjoy it as much as I do. Hey Santee, what day does do the episodes of 1883 premiere? We caught up on the most recent one last night. With a 6 gun. Probably not with a 6 gun, but I'll be wearing my great coat and my cavalry boots and probably my cavalry hat. Saturday. I was wondering because she looked on there last night and seen the new episode was on, and I told her, about 15 minutes into the episode how it was going to end, and she was so pissed off. So maybe it is going to turn out to be a 19th century version of Game of Thrones. They're going to start killing off people that everybody likes. How are you doing, Mr. Ian? Hope you had a good weekend, sir. Yep. Yeah, everything happened, and Steph was sitting there watching it, and she's like, that's the perfect man. That's the perfect man right there. And I said, don't get used to him. I have a feeling he's going to die before the end of this episode. I said they can't get married. I said because Kevin Costner's character is Dutton. So she has to, the baby that she has, which is Costner's ancestor, has to have the Dutton name. I said, so don't get used to it. Good morning, Jan. Hope you're doing good this morning. Yeah, I know. I know. Um, Frankly, I would have had 3 or 4 guys up in that covered wagon. Not just the immigrant guy. I would have had, at least a couple more guys armed up in that wagon, and had everybody else ride off, but maybe had them brushed up somewhere in the weeds or something like that, so they were closer. But yeah, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed. All right, William, you take care of yourself, bud. Have a good day today. I'm planning on being back on tomorrow morning again. Get the schedule back on the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, yeah, that would have actually been really cool. Have him on that scope sniper rifle. I didn't even realize till last night how close um, my dad and Tug McGraw were when they knew each other, when they played together. Um, the couple of times they actually got a chance to meet each other. I didn't realize how close they were in age. My dad was born in 44 or 41. Tug McGraw was born in 44. Tim was born in May of 67. I was born in October of 68. So I didn't realize how close we were all in the same age group. Um, I just wish I would have known him before he got famous. Maybe we'd actually have some kind of a family, bond kind of thing. But as you can't get a hold of him now, regardless of who you are. I would, though, really like to have him or Sam Elliott on on a live stream interview sometime. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I bet that would draw in a couple of viewers. Yeah, but those are big dreams for people with 150,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers. Not little tiny fellers. What if Sam isn't good with tech like Shrek? You know, I still talk to him on occasion. Say hi to him once in a while, stuff like that. Um, I'd like to try to redo that sometime, but who knows? Who knows? Oh, thanks, Jan. I was actually really kind of disappointed. I mean, you know, we because of that interview deal that I put at the beginning of the video there, we were actually um, shown out to 12,000 more people. And for the last 2 weeks, that's the lowest viewed video that we've done. Not only did I put it on 40 um, history and paranormal Facebook pages, but we were subjected to all of Ryan's viewers on his YouTube, and I put it on their things happening around South Haven page on Facebook. And normally by this time it's at over 100 videos at normally over 170 views. This one here's got like 40. So I guess I guess I should have sat down with Tommy on the Ouija board and over dramatized and Zach Baggins it up and stuff like that. And, you know, flipped the table over, grabbed my throat, fell back out of my chair. And something's trying to choke me. Yeah, you are. Get your hand off your throat, dumbass. I guess that's what it takes to get a fan base, is you have to over dramatize everything. It's all right. It's still early. It's not even been up 24 hours yet. So did you guys get your snow yet, Jan? I know there was some places down in Kentucky that got some. Yesterday morning it started snowing here real early and it all turned to ice. So everything that had melted over the weekend refroze yesterday with additional ice on top of it. So that was really, really fun after the wife and her son took off to go spend a few hours together to celebrate her birthday, since she couldn't do it on her birthday. Good. Everybody needs a little bit of snow to bring in that winter spirit and everything. Just enough to make it a little pretty. Then it can all go away. Ah, hush puppies. That's wrong. Remove. Now I gotta fix it. No, that was right. Slash. No, that was right. That's the wrong part right there. No, that's not right either. It's that one. Yeah, that's right. That's what you get for trying to do it in the URL bar before before you start a live stream. Getting more snow tomorrow. Yeah, I know. I love hush puppies. I love hush puppies. Sadly enough, the only place around here I can get hush puppies is Long John Silver's, and get the money to go out and eat anymore. I didn't have money to pay for my own food this weekend. With the wife being off work and everything else, you know, we've had to dump every penny we had in the gas tank and everything else, running back and forth to doctor's appointments. I come to find out that half the damn medicine that the doctor prescribed to me to get myself straightened up, my insurance don't even cover. So now we really have to scrimp and scrape, beg, borrow, and steal to get enough money to get my medicine. Hey, Buford. Hope you're doing good this morning, bud. Oh, oh, goodness gracious sakes. I've been tossing around some things in my head, and I don't know. I don't know. After going through all of this with trying to get the numbers up and get monetized when I first started the channel, and it almost costed me my marriage. I don't know if I can do it again. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it again. Don't worry about it. Forget it. Forget it. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, bud. I'm glad you're doing good. I can get myself better. I'll be doing good. Went and saw the doctor last Wednesday, and that was the day that no, Thursday was the day we found out Grandma had the big C, and Steph had the big C, and me and the daughter were fine. I was just tested on Wednesday at the doctor's office, and I got some kind of a viral infection, but it's not, you know, like the big Omicron or nothing like that. But we've not even had a chance to get to the pharmacy to see if there's any versions of these drugs that my insurance will cover. So it's always the fun when you're dealing with the sickies, man. They forecast all kinds of stuff, and don't have no way of checking your insurance to find out if it covers it before they prescribe it to you. On your way to the barn, got your snow pants on. How much snow did you guys get, Jan? I'll be all right. I appreciate it, bud, but I'll be all right. I always get better. Ain't no higher power gonna take me out. One of them's scared to death I'm gonna take over, and the other one's just scared. So Drew the Deity. Hey, how's the video coming together? Oh my God. When she watched that episode of 1883 last night and she found out it was going to be 2 weeks to the next episode, she flipped out. She flipped out. She said, "Why'd I start watching this damn show? Now I got to wait for 2 weeks to see what happens." Good, good. 3 inches. Wow. That's not too awful bad. I mean, it's not enough to really slow things down, but it's enough to make the landscape look pretty. Not a lot, but a nuisance. 3 inches up here. We don't even blink at 3 inches. We don't start to get concerned till we get about 6 inches of snow, and then that's when we start to get concerned about it up here. 3 inches. Psst. We did 3 inches standing on our head up here. They did a pretty good job with the show. Just sacrificed a bit of history for entertainment. Yeah. Now, I have to admit, personal wise, yeah, I can agree with they sacrificed a little bit of this and that, a little bit of the proper language. I've heard them use a few words in there that I don't really think existed back in the latter part of the 19th century. I do like Sam Elliott's character. I really like his character. I like how he handles the immigrants that steal from each other. He is a straight up, no holds barred. I cannot, and I'm glad I brought him up. I cannot for the life of me figure out the badge that he wears on his chest. You should see this place. They don't clear the roads very well. All ice. Yeah, here, normally what they'll do is as soon as it starts snowing, they'll start plowing, and then they start dropping the sand and stuff. Um, this year, they plowed a couple times, but then, like I said, yesterday morning it started snowing, and it all turned to ice. We started getting sleet, and Steph and her son took off to go do something for her birthday, and they weren't gone a half hour, and the roads were all covered with ice. The back porch, everything was all covered with ice. So it was slow going for them coming back home, but and see, Santee, when we started watching the show, I know the badges are Pinkerton shaped, but I don't know if they're Pinkerton badges or not. Because I mean, his sidekick obviously, I would say obviously, probably, one of his friends from later in the war, if not right after the war, possibly a Buffalo Soldier, just from his style of dress and everything. But yeah, he still refers to Sam by his rank. So I don't know. I don't know. I've even tried to look it up online. What type of badge does Sam Elliott wear in 1883? And it don't say anything about it. Yeah, Thomas, you could pretty much tell by his style of dress he was a Buffalo Soldier. Actually, in 1883, he should have still been a Buffalo Soldier, unless he's retired. But him and Elliot are both wearing the same style of badge, and though they look like Pinkerton badges, I don't think they're Pinkerton. I don't know. Maybe they'll explain it later in the series or something like that. But I'm like you. I notice those details. If he's wearing a badge and he's a trail boss, um, for what? Is he private security? He owns his own company, I guess. So, I don't know. I'm confused on a couple of things. And see, that would actually be one of the questions I asked him if I ever got a chance to talk to him. What the hell kind of badge do you wear with your outfit on that show? Because we can't figure it out. Got out because he wasn't happy with the Army. Well, nobody was back then. I remember we were watching the first episode, and I mentioned the fact of Thomas being a Buffalo Soldier, and Steph asked me, why'd they call them Buffalo Soldiers? I said because of that kinky nappy hair reminded him of a buffalo's hair. She goes, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." I had to remind her that my buffalo robe didn't have a head on it, so she didn't get to see the hair in between the horns and what it was like. So he shouldn't be still wearing the outfit. In fact, it might be in tatters by then. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's amazing how many Western themed shows and movies there are out there where they show people still wearing their regulation uniform from the war, or just the coat, or just the breeches. And I mean, if they're wearing the breeches or something, they'd probably look a lot like mine, where you got patches sewed in the crotch and, restitched down the leg and restitched in the butt. But I wanted my stuff to look rough like that. That's why I bought secondhand. I've got the Union sack coat um, hanging up in the closet. So if I ever wanted to do later war, I could do it, but it has no buttons on it anymore or anything else. So, that's that. Once again, the whole reason I bought used like that, because I was looking ahead. I could put just any kind of buttons on it and it'd work just fine for the latter part of the 1870s, early 1880s. Not to mention, it's just an old beat up, worn out, frayed sack coat. But yeah, it's amazing how many Western themed movies and shows they still show people wearing their regulation uniform, and they're in immaculate shape. It's like, they just got issued to them brand new. I think they do that for variety. I imagine those clothes weren't made that well. I mean, they were made out of wool, and that's probably one of the most durable materials out there. But I don't know, to be completely honest with you. I know guys that do Civil War reenacting and stuff that have had the same uniforms for 30 years. And some of them still look really good. Some of them, yeah, the ones that don't mind dying, falling over an old down tree or falling down in a brush pile or something like that, they've got some frays and patches and stuff like that. But for the most part, 30 years later, their uniforms still look good. I mean, granted, they weren't going out and fighting every single day, but a lot of those guys travel all around the country doing Civil War events, and they're out, 30 weeks a year just traveling around doing it. So, well, probably not anymore because there aren't that many Civil War events out there. Oh, those snowflakes have fallen out of the woodwork made sure of that. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, brother. Have a good day. Take care of yourself, and I might give you a holler later or something. I don't think I have much planned today. Oh, goodness gracious sakes. Nope, I hear Grandma trying to get her walker into the bathroom. But, this is going to be a short stream since it was not a scheduled stream. I'm probably going to be on here about another 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes, whatever the case may be. I had to get on here and just talk. Sitting down yesterday, working on that video from 3:30 yesterday morning until almost 2 o'clock. Kind of weighed on me. And then last night I was going to go live, and our Wi-Fi was spotty at best because of all the ice on the lines and stuff, the wind we were getting. And I decided this morning I just wanted to come on for a little bit and sit and chat. I've had a lot of stuff weighing on me with the finances and the channel and the views and the growth rate of the channel. And I figured, I gotta go and I gotta just chat with some folks and quit thinking about things. Get these YouTube thingies off here before Marco ghosts come alive. Not to mention still being under the weather a little bit. I miss our kitty face. He's been out there all morning long mowing at my door.
I want to go with Daddy.
Come here, Ralphers. Ralphie. Oh, come here, Jerko. Oh. Good morning, Stephen. Hope you're doing good this morning, bud. But yeah, I'm just sorry that the video's not getting better views. It was a great investigation. It was probably one of the best investigations we've ever done. It's getting the view time, but it's not getting the views. We are actually very, very, very high in the percentages for click-through rate, but the views are 30% of what they normally are on a video this far into uploading. But good morning, Marco, mi amigo. Hope you're doing good this morning. Man, listen to your motor run. There, come around here. Come around the other way. Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Still not completely up to par, but we got to get my we got to check into getting the medicine that the doctor prescribed for me last week. Some of those medicines are not covered by my insurance, so we got to come up with the cash to get them and stuff. And right now, with her being off work and me not getting the donations and not being monetized, it's really put a big bite on us, trying to figure out where everything's coming from. I really, what are you doing? Are you licking my microphone stand? But yeah, as soon as I can get my hands on the medicine and stuff, man, I'm sure I'll start to, don't lick the computer keys. Don't lick the computer keys. You go back to the microphone stand. Yeah. I appreciate it, Marco. I do, but it's not, you know, We'll make it. Might be tight, but we'll make it. We always do. What? What, Ralphie? What's the matter? What's the matter, Daddy baby? Babaloo. 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 Now stop playing with the mouse. Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will, Marco. I have faith. Hey, Rusty. Good morning, bud. Thank you. Stop playing with the mouse, jerk. Stop playing with my mouse. Reminds me of my own. Yep, this is the one that my wife and daughter adopted. Well, this year will be 4 years. Adopted him when I was away doing an event. Yeah, 2018. 1920. Yeah. October of 20. It needs to go this way. Oh, nothing much. We're just kind of him hauling around. I'm only going to be here for probably another 10, 15 minutes, something like that. I had to get on and chat, and especially after not being able to get on yesterday because of working on that video and the ice and stuff last night interfering with the Wi-Fi and stuff. And I just wanted to get on here this morning for just a little bit and chat with everybody and, just kind of catch up and stuff like that. Whine about the money situation and doctors prescribing medicine that's not covered on your insurance, and they expect you to, apparently golden eggs to help pay for stuff. And well, this is the best way for you to get healthy again. Well, open your wallet up, give me your credit card, I'll go pay for everything, bring your card back to you. Yes, sir, kitty. Yes, sir, kitty. Are you you chewing? Hey, don't chew on my dealer diamond. Don't chew on my dealer diamond. If I knew he would sit here every single time during a live stream, I would shave my head and do Dr. Evil live streams with Mr. Bigglesworth. Come to live in Portugal and your life healthcare will improve for sure. Oh, I'm sure. But the bad thing is I can't even get the wife to move to Scotland, and that's where my family came from. I doubt I'm going to get her to move to Portugal. The badges that are worn 1883 are Pinkerton Detective Agency. See, I knew they looked like Pinkerton. I knew they had the shape of Pinkerton badges, but the Pinkertons weren't in Fort Worth at that time. And why would Pinkerton detectives be trail bosses? That's what me and Santee were talking about is, you know, the Pinkertons weren't in Fort Worth at that time. And why would Pinkertons be trail bosses?
She went to the bathroom, already had her pills and her inhaler.
Okay. So maybe that's just one of those little things they threw in there to try to make it more interesting. Who knows? But it's like Santee was saying too, you know, that they sacrificed a little bit of history for the tale. But, you know, for the most part, we love the show. We love it. The clothing, the wagon train itself, the weapons, everything looked great. Everything looks absolutely great. Ralph, you're on the keyboard, dude. Chill out, big kahuna. You ready to go back out there with mom? Mm-hmm. You ready to go back out there with mom? No? Okay. Yeah, from the very first episode, I knew they looked like Pinkerton badges, but I wasn't sure if they were just like private security or what the deal was. And when I looked it up online, it didn't say anything about it. So I even specifically typed in what type of badge does Sam Elliott wear in 1883. And there's nothing online about the badges at all. It just talks about Sam Elliott. So but yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow morning, guys. In what year of all mans? Ralphie, stop. Gains to carrying badges. I don't know, Marco. Since there weren't very many photographs, doggone it. Since photography started in the late or the early mid 19th century, there's no way of really telling because there's no photographs or anything previous to that. I know there have been artifacts found of some type of a law officer's insignia dating clear back to the Middle Ages, where they were their insignia that they wore, some kind of a brass plate or something, or gold or silver on their clothing that signified them as the local law, the magistrate, whatever the case may be. But when badges officially became part of uniforms, I have no clue, because the script is written with some historical information, but most no, we're not playing this crap. Come on. And that's why you don't come in here with me in the mornings. Information, most TV shows aren't completely true to detail, too costly to focus on detail that most would not even notice. Good point. Good point. A lot of people, unless they study history, wouldn't pick the clothing apart. They wouldn't pick the right bandanas apart. They wouldn't pick the style of hat. They wouldn't pick the gun. First episode when Tim McGraw's got his rifle out with the scope on it. I told the wife right off the bat. I said, I said he's got a sniper scope on that thing. He's got a long range scope. I said they started using those things during the Civil War so the guys could shoot longer. I said, as a matter of fact, I said Berdan's sharpshooters, a lot of them use the scope. And then of course, they ruined it for me when they seen him taking his son out hunting, and he looked through the scope and there's crosshairs on the scope. I was like, oh, they didn't have crosshairs on their scopes back then. All right. I'll take you out. All right, Rusty. That sounds good. Oh, come on. I don't know why, but for some reason, growing a beard sucks. I don't remember it being this bad when I was younger and tried to do it. But then again, when I was younger, my nose hairs weren't coming all the way down and trying to grab a hold of my mustache hairs, pull my mustache up my nose. So just showed up, Rusty. Oh, goodness. What's this? Rusty photo. Buzzsprout. Whatever the hell Buzzsprout is. But all right, guys, it's been an hour. I'm going to start working on today's video, get it up and everything for y'all. Like I said, I'll be back on tomorrow morning. We'll get back on our regular schedule tomorrow, and then again tomorrow night. But I'm going to hit it, start working on the video so I can get it up by a reasonable time today, and hopefully it does better than the in the two photos. Notice the same style. Will do. I've got them sitting right here waiting on me. I've been on. Hey, Drager. Now, I started at 7 this morning since it's an unusual day, and I wasn't on yesterday. When 8 o'clock rolled around yesterday morning, I'd already been working on the video about 4 hours, and I didn't want to risk losing any parts of it that I'd already worked on by coming on and going live. So I went on and finished it. Then last night we had ice, sleet all day yesterday, so it was Wi-Fi was sketchy at best. This morning it's fine. Hopefully it stays that way all day and into tomorrow morning. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow morning, and then again tomorrow evening, God permitting, and we'll get back on our regular schedule. But you guys have a great day. Take care. Be watching later today for today's video. Hopefully it does better than yesterday's did. Yesterday was one of our best Saturday was one of our best investigations we've ever done. I got a lot of compliments on the video from the folks that did watch it, but sadly enough, our views are only at about 30% of where they have been for the last 2 weeks. It should be over 200 views by now. It's sitting about 40. So it's sucking. And I can't figure out why. Because we got exposed to 12,000 more people than we normally do. And those 12,000 people are from that town. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Going to start working on the video. You guys take care. Have a great day. Stay warm. Stay dry. If you don't got to go anywhere, kick your feet up next to the stove and get all toasty. I'm going to work. So we will catch you guys tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll get this week back on track. Yeah. Folks had more time. You got it. Oh, Christ. There's another one. That's the second one this morning. But anyway, like I said, you guys take care. Have a good day. And I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning at regular time. So until then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. I do. We'll catch you all later. Have a good day.